What's up, you all? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about ticker symbol CTRM, Castor Maritime Inc. The stock is trading at $1.16. We'll do three things in this video. The first one, we'll talk about the stock price, the volume, and the technical analysis at a very high level. The second thing is we'll talk about that tomorrow could be a pretty important day for CTRM, and I'll talk about one of the big catalysts. The third thing is I'm going to share with you some of the institution investment and the interest from institution in CTRM that they have bought the stock, and some of the short interest data. So I'll be sharing data with you in this video, and definitely I'll be sharing about my personal thoughts and opinions, so stay tuned and watch the full video. I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence and research before you buy or sell CTRM or any other stock. CTRM is a penny stock. Penny stock has its own risk and rewards, and you can make a ton of money. On the flip side, you can lose a lot as well. And for CTRM, it has been a great ride, and we have been reviewing this stock pretty consistently on this channel. Consider subscribing to my channel for timely videos and updates. Click on the notification bell to get updates every single time I post a video. Click the like button because it takes me a while to do the research, post this video, share this information with you, so your like is much appreciated. I'm trying to do a lot more analysis and research and share it with you as well, so you can make informed financial decision. Now, without further delay, let's talk about CTRM. The stock was down 17% today, 24 cents down today. The market was down for most of the time, so and lots of stocks were down, so it's not totally abnormal that the CTRM was down. But there is a pretty important price point that we want to consider for CTRM. Stock was down 17% today. For 5 days, it is down negative 0.80%. For 1 month, the stock is up 241%, and year to date, the stock is up 510%, which is a big spike in terms of the stock price. This is one of the mostly talked and traded stock, and there were some restrictions from Robinhood, and it got a lot more traction in the past. The company is new, founded in 2016, and the company is also revenue positive, $2.80 million revenue in Q3, in Q2 $2.60 million, Q1 $2.73 million, and the company has enough cash on hand because of the stock offering and the capital that they have raised. Now, CTRM stock's volume was 149 million, which is lower than the average volume of 163 million, which is a little bit concerning to me, because whenever the volume is down, that does mean there is a less traction. Also, in addition to that, if you take a look at this chart I want to show you, you will see the bar coding pattern between $1.21 and 22 cents. So that's a bar coding pattern. It's same happened at $1.19 and $1.20. So there is a little bit of weakness, I want to say, that we have observed today in CTRM, which might not be a big thing. So that's why tomorrow is pretty important day. And looking at the volume, once again, the volume has consistently going down for last four business day or 4 trading sessions. 602 million on February 11th, 198 million, 219 million, and today was 149 million. Once again, it's not a big deal because the stock price did not really go way too down, and the stock cannot keep going up all the time, as we always talk about. But if you take a look at the lows are consistently higher. So 64 cents, 84 cents, 96 cents, about $1, $1.40, $1.35, $1.15, and $1.11. So there is a newer low, and today was the 3rd consecutive day when the stock had lower lows. It did not really show a huge high either after $1.95 that we saw a high on February 11th. So we will see tomorrow how the stock performs. My hope is the stock will get back up and will spike, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But one of the other thing I also wanted to show you was the RSI. The RSI looks pretty healthy today. 37 or 44 RSI is pretty healthy for $1.16, which will help the stock go up tomorrow. Hopefully, if the trading and the volume sustains, the stock should go up tomorrow. Now, once again, if you take a look at the 5-day chart, the RSI is 36, which suggests oversold condition. which also once again that can help drive the stock back up tomorrow in tomorrow's trading session. There was a dip right here at this level from $1.40 to $1.17, and since then the stock has been almost around the same level. If you take a look at this line, this bar right here, the stock is trading either below $1.15 or about $1.15 in a very narrow range for last couple of trading sessions. So there is a little bit of weakness. It can be cured tomorrow. Now, Castor Maritime is a high growth oriented global shipping company that is engaged in seaborne transportation of a wide range of dry bulk vessel commodities along worldwide shipping routes through their ownership of dry bulk vessels, and they have been acquiring aggressively these vessels that can help them bring in more revenue and more profit. And the company has been raising capital, using this capital to buy more and more vessels, and they have been doing stock offering, their debt initiation from European financial institutions, so on and so forth. So the company is pretty spot on in terms of raising more capital and buying more vessels. Now, there are some institution buying that happened today that I saw. If you take a look at this particular data, and I'm not a premium user or member of this service for fintel.io, but if you take a look at the 16th February, there was almost 5 million shares and 4 million shares that were bought by the institutions. So total of 9 million shares right there. And then there was Sabi Management LLC that bought close to 2.8 million shares of CTRM. So there is some institution buying that is happening. There are institutions, if you can see right here, that are owning some of the percentage of the ownership is 10%, 10% between three institutions, and then there is some smaller percentage ownership from other institutions. So the stock is getting traction. We do not see still Vanguard or BlackRock or any other institutions buying in CTRM at the moment. So the short interest went up from January 15th through January 29th. So on January 15th, the short interest was 25 million, which went up to 35 million. So it added 10 million more shares for total sold short interest. Now, Castor Maritime has received 180-day extension from Nasdaq to meet the minimum Nasdaq bid requirement price rule, and this is one of the big catalysts, and that's why tomorrow could be a very important day for Castor Maritime. Why? Because they have 180-day extension up until June 28th, 2021, which means that before that the company can cure the deficiency if the closing bid price of the common share is $1 per share or higher for at least 10 consecutive business days during the second compliance period. So the stock has to close above $1 level at or about $1 level for 10 consecutive business days, and the stock is pretty close to $1.16 if you take a look at right here. And if the stock dips below $1 tomorrow and closes below $1, that could be kind of a red flag. It's not the end of the world because the company has still time until June. So if you take a look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 consecutive business days, the company has traded above and closed above $1 level. So it's a great opportunity for the stock to sustain for next 4 or 5 business days in order to regain the compliance and stay in compliance for Nasdaq. Otherwise, the company is still at risk of getting delisted from Nasdaq. So this is one of the big catalysts. We will be able to see if it is making lower lows tomorrow than $1.11. But I want you to pay an attention right there. If the company can sustain about $1 level and the stock closes above $1 level, that could be pretty healthy sign for the company. The lower volume is one of the concern. The lower price for the stock is also one of the concern. But in general, the stock has been doing pretty well. For year to date, for last couple of months, it is up 500%, and once again the stock cannot keep going up. Now, so this is what I wanted to share. So the first thing is there is not a huge short interest. The second thing is the institution buying. The third thing is the catalyst that the stock needs to get to stay within the Nasdaq compliance. So I wanted to share it with you as an update for CTRM. I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing to my channel for timely updates and future videos. Like this video so it can reach to more and more people. Share this information with your friends and family. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do a lot of research, and I would like to share it with you guys so you can make informed financial decision in your investment journey. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.